In this channel, we have a tradition where I suit up for the season finale, but still no pants. Do you know why? Because this is a hobby, not a job. Let's begin.
シデノドリ、つまりはホトトギスの怪異。
Phoenix。
ヤマホトトギス初ガツオのホトトギスフェニックスなどと嘘吹いておったがの。
Okay.
このホトトギスそうじゃな。他種の鳥の巣から親鳥が離れ。
Oh, this is a fucked up lore about the birds.
巣にあるし。そして。
It's actually so fucked up. This cuckoo bird, literally, the eggs hatch. And then it kills the other eggs. And then the mom has to raise its child that's not even hers. It's so fucked.
そして代わりに自分の卵を産んでおき、他種にさせ、変えさせるのだそうじゃ。怪異とシノドリの習性もやはりそれを引き継いでおる。
That bird be flapping.
要はシノドリは人間に托卵する。
Ski.
フェニックス、不死の鳥として。
Araragi mom? But they're twins. They're not twins. No, they're sisters. They're sisters. Skihi was impacted at the womb level. What the hell? Who diddled Araragi mom?
一般に知られておるフェニックスの伝説といえば、その実を投げ、炎の中より変わるというものじゃが、この場合、シデノドリにとっての炎母親ということじゃな。
It's her theme song, but orchestral. What? The dying bird's victim is not your sister, it's actually your mom, because your mom had to raise a child that was never hers? Creepy. It is fake, but it's real. She's still our sister. And the entirety of Araragi's life, he's only known her. So yes, this is not supposed to be, but it is. And that's why the fake is the real. This is some Emi Ashiro fucking Fate Unlimited Blade Works mentality going on. Like, this is, the fake is the real. Immortal. Better than vampire? Dies and reborn. That's crazy. But the memories don't retain. The past life cycle, right? So it's lived out its lifespan, then it died. Then from the ashes it reborns. But this time from Araragi mom's womb. But why her? Why did it pick her? Crazy. The cuckoo bird thing is still so fucking diabolical, man. Again, like, imagine you have your babies that you born, they're eggs. But then some evil, insidious, parasitic bird lays their egg in this. That bird hatches faster and kills off all the other eggs. And the mom has to now take care of this parasitic child that's not even hers. And like the size difference of the cuckoo, it looks monstrous. It's like disgustingly like gross and big, and it's so weird. How does that, like, nature is wild. Nature, biology, nature, it's just, what kind of evolutionary process to create this lifestyle, like behavior, like what? Oh, here we go, one more time. Araragi Tsukihi, her hair is going way too fast. Now that I think about it, that's the reason why she can completely change her hairstyle every few months without using wigs. That's a thing that we did notice, that her hair keeps changing. Now, I guess the hair growing fast is because of what? Phoenix regen? Maybe. She had a bob cut until just recently. Now it reaches her shoulders. It's longer than my hair. How can her bangs grow down to her shoulders in just a month? Back to the point, Kambaru's hair grows fast because of her erotic style. What? But this isn't the time where such a joke could explain anything. Okay, Tsukihi, obviously, the Phoenix factor is the thing that's making her hair grow faster than a regular human. I can't laugh at it. That speed is unnatural. Regen ability, of course. Cutting her hair has no effect on her life at all. So the regen isn't that drastic, but still, following this idea of renewal, her nails must grow really fast as well. Her metabolism is just too good. Even today, she took a shower during the day, and I thought she was really cutting her nails a lot. Even though it's just a minor episode, nothing that would cause suspicion or erase attention. There are too many such episodes. There are just too many. In the end, I try to just look away because she's my family. It won't feel out of place until you realize that's out of place. The imposter is an imposter because it can't be distinguished from the real thing. The proof of its falsity is in its resemblance to the real thing. Again, even though this is our fake sister, this is the only sister that we've known. At birth, sure, it got swapped out. The real sister no longer exists and the fake sister exists. But the fake is real because that's the only thing that we've known. I'm sure there's some other things that's very growing too. Other than hair. I'm gonna just leave it there. Yeah. A robotic, lolly-esque girl used Gear 3 on her finger and destroyed her house. That makes no sense though. Shout out to Mr. Donut. Sure. Where's mom and dad? Okay. Kerberos. Alright. Thank you, Karen. Her torso is cut in half. Nah, she regenerated already. He lied. That's a lot of crows. All the crows are just calling Cap right now. My god. Yeah? Okay. No hesitation. No hesitation. What a good sister. Okay. Chills, brother. The family bond, man. They're all just locked in. Would Skihi die for these two? I think she might. I mean, she pretty much already did. Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? She burning up? Oh! Hey. Well, he touched the lips for a reason. I asked, why'd you do that? Because he wants to kiss it? This is like Sleeping Beauty. He woke her up. He just saved his sister. Or not real sister. It's still blood related. Like, it's not a real sister, but it's still our sister. This is still a blood related sister. It doesn't really change anything. She's pretty strong. Stolen. Rosa Kuzawa. Is that her boyfriend? Both the sisters have boyfriends, right? Womp womp. What's that laugh? Damn! Cap. Cap? Maybe he's right. Maybe he's real about this. Really? Really? Okay. What? What was that? Kizu? Oh, they didn't exist. Like, what are you talking about, right? Are we talking about Kizu when you turn into like a vampire? Nah, you just didn't fucking live. You got me. Caught in first. Jesus Christ, cameraman. Okay. It's a fake kiss. Incestual kiss doesn't matter. It's empty. It's fake. Don't worry. How far can we extend this logic? What about if he took her virginity? Oh, it's just family though. It doesn't matter. Incestual virginity taking, no, it doesn't count. Sure. Sure. Yep. Yeah, are you? That's a very interesting scene. But Araragi was kind of really cool. He did not act very creepy. He had a pretty good, calm, level-headed response. And Skihi at the end, you know, she says she's platinum mad, but she's kind of blushing. And maybe, I'm not going to say she enjoyed it, but this was resolved a lot better than I expected. Man, those crows. Cameraman immediately goes into the crotch shot, into turn around, hold ass shot, into hold titty shot, into... Cameraman knows what he's doing. Good job, little sis. Good God, that hill. Shinobu! Save our sister. What do you mean, safety? They're gonna come after his sister, we gotta kill them! Or beat them! Good God, that feet! I'm not gonna lie, even last episode too, when Shinobu was in the front basket, it's crazy how much fan service they're able to give with Shinobu in the front basket of her bicycle. She walked in on us! Yeah? Really? Okay. I see them grippers. Shinobu gonna clutch for us today. It's the donuts, man. It's the donuts. We spoiled her with so much donuts last episode. Now she glazing. The moon is out. Do we have a buff? Do vampires get a buff during moonlight? I don't know, but we're ready. Let's get it. Prep time. Yep. Just like the Kanbaru moment, right? And Shinobu gets powers too? 27-year-old Shinobu coming back? Teenager Shinobu. That tree, man. Genki na. This soundtrack is so good. Yeah, Shinobu does look cut in like the hairstyle, and she's really tall too. This is like what? 17-year-old Karen maybe? Who knows? She knows him pretty well. Wonder what he's up to. Yeah? Human and a familiar. I think we would easily win, would we not? Maybe I'm underestimating them, but we have two vampires. And the regen factor, there's no way they win. Thank you, Spy Zebra, for the 5 gifted. Very, very generous of you. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, I bet he'd like to have Yotsuki. For reasons I will not explain. What that finger? Oh shit. Okay. Kinda reminds me of Hasegawa too from Kaguya-sama. It's the hairstyle. It's the blonde hairstyle. Really? She talking mad shit. She talking mad shit, and the googly eyes is fucking tweaking out right now too, bro. Oh, the body. She's kind of right. Granny. But the pose, look. She just cooked Shinobu. I'm not gonna lie. I love Shinobu, but she is absolutely cooking her right now. No lore, no nothing. What the hell? All right. Volunteer work for the elderly. She might have fucking put us in the retirement home. Come on, Granny. You take your pills yet today? Good God. The verbal warfare. I think she won with the pose look. Okay. Main matchup. Meme. That's his classic. Is there a deeper reason? I don't know. It'd be crazy if there was actual lore. And this is all like important. It's very intentional. Okay. Kaiki too! What the hell? It's the Sannin, bro! What the hell? 2 male, 1 female. It's the big 3 pairing. Yet Kaiki is a fraud. Well, these 2 are legit anyways. College friends. Yo. Is Kaiki Orochimaru then? Oshino's supposed to be Jiraiya and this girl's Tsunade? Like, that's the kind of vibes I'm getting. Okay. Yeah. That Kaiki. The scam himself. Upperclassman. Who's the upperclassman, bro? Yo, they got a Gojo Satoru. They got a mentor. You know? Like the big 3 usually have a mentor, right? And the mentor's like a Giga Chat. What? There's a 4th. What kind of major do they share? Campus map, okay. Cool. The 4th upperclassman. Yeah. Of course. I'm sure he got a lot of money from that too. Kaiki sold us out a classic, of course he would. Yeah. He's just a businessman. Stole my sister though. Yes, because that's the only Skihi we've ever known. Since birth, she's been like that. Again, this notion that just because she is a Phoenix oddity that replaced the real Skihi at womb, it means nothing. That's still who we grew up with and basically, you know, experienced life with. So it's the real sister, even though it's the fake. Like, it'd be different if, like, she changed, like, yesterday. You know? Like, imagine all the Skihi that we've known is consistent, then, like, 2 days ago it swapped. Then I'd be like, yeah, fuck this. Like, what the hell? Keep my sister back. This is different. Ooh. Yeah, I bet he will, because maybe he'll do some mental gymnastics and say, it's actually not incest. I think it is. No, it's still blood related though. Biologically, how does that work? Because that in the womb it got changed. The fetus got swapped? Like sperm, you know, egg, fucking mitosis, whatever. Zygotes, blah blah blah, fetus clumps, Skihi was made. That is blood related. Did that get swapped out? And Phoenix, then that's different. So it is not blood related. I'm trying to do some mental gymnastics right now. Oh, where were those hands going? What was he trying to grab there? Was that chest level? Is that chest level? No. He was going for her head. He was going for her head. Really? She understands the incest? What do you mean? She's part of the crew? What? Yeah? Oh, she is strong. What are you then, Kagenui? I see. Oshino is kind of like a pacifist. I don't know if pacifist is the right word, but he doesn't just handle. The solution isn't violence. Kaiki is just scam artist some money. This girl is just like brute force everything. Oh, oh, damn. Damn! Just constant headbutts! What about them? Why is she so strong? I think mom might be repulsed for a second that like she had to raise a child that was never actually hers. But still, if it's real family, it doesn't matter. She's been there since birth. That is our actual family member, no matter how fake it may be. I think that Karen would accept. I don't know about mom and dad though. We haven't seen them just yet. I think she would. I think she wouldn't hesitate. Before we left, would she die for Tsukiji? Of course. But even if she was not our real sister, I think she still would. Because it doesn't change anything. Because that's still the Tsukiji that Karen knows. It doesn't change anything. I don't know about mom though. Maybe the mom be like, damn, that's crazy. I birthed a phoenix? That's wild. We've never met the parents just yet, so I have no clue. Maybe the dad is a degenerate and would say the same thing like Araragi. Or he's like, isn't it harder to imagine that like your daughter isn't... Like, I'm not gonna finish the sentence. Everything that Araragi said, imagine from the perspective of a father who actually is like that. I don't know. I got no clue what the dad's like. Oh! Tsukiji? That's a good question. I think Tsukiji would have like a very existential crisis of like, I'm not who I am. Who am I? I'm not what the hell am I? That I think would be kind of interesting. So you're gonna kill her? So like, what's your logic, lady? She cares the most. Hearing her perspective, she cares a lot and actually thinks about the perspective of our family members. So your goal is you're just gonna kill the little sister. You're gonna kill her because she might be hurt when she finds out. It's better to kill her, and then mom, dad, the family, they'll all be happy about it. It will be just fantastic, huh? Okay. Looking rough, Tiriragi. Can you even listen right now? I don't know. I feel like they would treat them maybe better than you treat an immortal monster. I don't know if Tsukiji would just go around abusing her powers like that, but I know goddamn well you are right now. Ooh. Oh! The heart? Isn't she the one forcing it onto us? Am I crazy right now? Her words are so contradictory, talking about how she's trying to prevent all this bad shit from happening and it's up to them, but like you have never even like thought about, like you have no idea what kind of our sister really is. To say that your solution is one that fits all for everyone else, I think that's fucking bullshit. You're like you have a hypothetical that like Skihi's gonna crash out, and that your solution is the one that matters, and you're projecting it onto Araragi. But that's not the reality of what we're happening. We don't know just yet. She's talking about these just like maybe reasonable, maybe logical, but something that hasn't happened. And then to say that your option is the right one? No, that's bullshit. She is contradicting her entire words. Ooh. This kind of reminds me of the Kanbaru fight with the really colorful, you know, colors, obviously, when the violence is happening. Like, look at the green and the pink. Oh. Hopefully the Shinobu fight is being better. The heels. Oh. I thought the heels were going to land on his balls, not going to lie. You know, because Diriragi is the perfect masochist because if he can continues to regen. I thought the heels would just go right on each testicle. Alright, map change. Street Fighter style. I've never seen Araragi this fucked up. His ribcage is... Bro looks like Kimimaro from Naruto. Dude, his eyes are like a ghoul. What the hell? Even Kanbaru didn't do him this dirty. Shinobu won! Shinobu won! Okay. I said with the pose look. Yeah, you're posing right now. This is quite the pose look right now. Let's see it. Yo, that donut jacket, the Mr. Donut sponsor. Let's go. Oh, the echoing laugh. Whoa. No?
それに決勝戦じゃとおかしなことを言うでないぞ人はまだうぬごときには負けてはおらん
Diriragi probably like, no. Please, I'm suffering. Don't say that. I'm gonna die. Please save me. Get in there, Shinobu. I'll take you for more donuts, please. I'll get you the muffins. No, I'm done. Tap out. Alright. He's up. If I was Araragi, I would be like, fuck no. I am staying down, bro. Hell no, you finish it for me. I hear no bell yet. It's looking rough. Oh my god, just look at him, man. He looks like a ghoul. I just realized that obviously here, this is another donut. I was like looking at it. Why is there, did she have like some sort of necklace? No, it's the Mr. Donut, you know, accessory. Eyes are back. But you're the one forcing your ideal onto others. And here's the thing, right? What did we talk about? Ideals are bullshit. What you need is real power. Because ideals are simply ideas that cannot be realized. But if you have power, if you have the violence, you can make it come true. She has the violence. That's why she can do her thing and project herself onto others and talk like this. If Araragi could simply win, he could do the same. So come on. Oh, soundtrack change. Okay, let him cook. Because it's my family. I can see the smoke. I can see the smoke emanating off of, you know, the author's pen right now. If you say that being an imposter is evil, then I will shoulder the burden of that evil. Chills, brother. He's spitting.
あいつがそう呼んくは全て
Damn.
それでいい
I just can't with the fucking her in the background with the X eyes. She definitely has a posed look right now. This is so epic. Araragi is one of best moments for sure in all of Monogatari so far.
くれるなら僕は全てそれでいい
性悪説か高校生なら性善説くらい知っとるやろ帽子の思想や人は生まれながらにしてあれや
Nah, that's bullshit. Humans are not born fundamentally good. I think human beings are born fundamentally evil, to be honest. I think that if you don't raise a kid well, it's gonna just end up being a vile little creature. Human beings have the capacity of being good or bad, and how they get shaped is very important.
するっちゅうあれや
えっと
性善説が理想論やとする実論や人間の本質は欲望である
I agree more with this line. This is something that I definitely subscribe to. Everybody acts out of their own individual desires. And you know what? I think the society that we live in also reinforces that. If we had a different society where it wasn't all about just pure capitalism, where everyone is trying to make it for themselves, to survive, to no matter what succeed and compete and become number one, I don't think that this mindset would be as bad. But because that is the system that we live in, the way that people act upon their desires to further themselves, I think, is very realistic and pragmatic.
人間の本質は欲望である人間は欲望に支配されとるっちゅう
I agree.
身も蓋もない人
Dunzibi
は生
spittin'.
まれながらにして悪性を持つ言うねんな
I don't think they're born evil. It's that it's like a blank template, and if you don't give them guidance, I think that it's more likely they'll turn evil. But again, they can be good or bad, and it depends on how they grow up. The environment matters a lot.
生まれながらに悪
そうならばそれは本性ではなく偽りによるしかない そう関わりであり偽物であり
And you know what? That fake altruism still I think is better. Helping someone out, a homeless person, and Mr. Beast says, "Hey, smile for the camera! You're gonna get $5,000! Come on, cry right now! Show me a good reaction!" Fucked up, right? But the net positive is, he still got that money, helped him out. So what I'm trying to say here is, even though helping others and being a good person may seem like fake altruism, whatever, as human beings, we can recognize that it's fine. I would at least still choose to do something good, even if it comes from fake, I guess, resolve, because at the end of the day, the outcome is someone's life getting better. And that's the life that we live in. And to basically live in this absolute mindset where you don't want to be good because you think it's hypocritical, well, that outcome is already fucking terrible. So I choose to live in the delusion and the fake because that is still a better life than you living in your truthful reality, which is just fucking evil.
偽りであり偽物であり偽善によるしかないと
Then so be it.
は仁や善は元よりすべて偽善そこには善であろうという意図があるちゅうてなこれは怪奇ゲームやねんけど
Yeah?
本物とそれとまたような偽物と
The soundtrack is so good right
どっちの方が価値が
now.
あると思う
本物
Go back. Given the real thing and an indistinguishable imposter. Which one is better? Well, I think that again, everything that she's saying, I do agree with. But there should be another layer beyond that. The realization that, like, it's okay to be fake good. Because to be honest evil and just trash, what kind of world is that? Like, congratulations. You're a genuine fucking asshole. But as a human being, we can understand and acknowledge that even if we feel this way, we can act differently. And that fake actually turns into good. It's kind of like this envy or jealousy. You see your friends do well, you see your competitors do well, you feel hatred in your heart that like it should be me, I should be the one to succeed instead. But it's fine. To feel these emotions is very human. But to act upon that, that is what determines you. Are you going to be a jealous piece of shit and be negative about it? Or are you going to be a jealous piece of shit and realize that it's fine and you should be happy for others and that should inspire you? Like these feelings, again, human beings feeling these shitty things, totally normal. So what are you going to do with it? And if being fake means that I'm being, like, it leads to like a better outcome, I think being fake is better than being real.
ような偽物と どっちの方が価値があると思う？
本物。
これに対するうちの答えは当然本物だ。押野くんはどう価値や言うとったかな。
Oshino the fence
けど
sitter.
海輝くんはこの偽物の方が圧倒的に価値があるってな。
I'm going to Kaiki right now, bro. I think Kaiki's fucking cooking. Yeah, the context really does matter right now. There's many different use cases, but in the specific framing that I'm making right now, where it's just like, okay, you feel these negative things and you can be a genuine asshole. And to basically seek for a better outcome, even if that means you're fake, I think that the imposter does have greater value there.
けど偽物の方が圧倒的に価値が、そこに本物になろうという意志があるだけ。偽物の方が本物よりも。
I 100% agree with this. In its deliberate attempt to be the real thing, it's more real than the real thing. Because the real thing right now, what Kagenui is subscribing to, is that human beings are born inherently evil. So you know what? Let's just all be fucking be evil and be genuine evil pieces of shit. I think that life would be terrible. You are like some sort of elitist moralist saying, oh, we are genuine assholes. Like, congratulations. I would not want to fucking be around you. I would rather choose to be around people that can acknowledge that these feelings are, you know, negative. But then what are you going to do with it? What will you choose to do with it?
Kaiki
sounds like a hero to me. The lesson. 10 years to learn. Yeah? Okay. we just wanted a little debate. We just wanted a little fucking debate. All right, we're done. I thought Shinobu was... she's scared. She's fucking scared of, you know... she's scared of Shinobu's fucking smoke, man. I think that at the end of the day, right? It all boils down to, like, us acknowledging that the feelings we feel is totally normal. Whether it be anger, jealousy, hatred, whatever, those are real feelings for sure. So are you just gonna just choose to be a shitty person though? Right? Or are you just gonna be like, yep, these are my real honest feelings, so I'm gonna choose to be just like a negative, evil person because we are born evil? I think that's very defeatist. I think that is a very loser mindset in the way that you approach things and say, because we're born like this, we can't change it. That is a cucked loser mindset. Kaiki saying that the attempt, you know, to change, deliberately be something different, that attempt I think is more honorable. I think that that is way more respectable. I'm with Kaiki on this one. She feels something is changing in her heart. Her viewpoint has shifted. This conversation is making her double think her perspective about this, and that's why she's feeling strange. She's been confronted and her worldview is changing. She said it again! There it is again. A rulebook mostly filled with exceptions. Okay, I mean, that's what she said too when she knocked at her door, right? You can shoot a bird, but not one that's nesting. So she's gonna wait until Skihi moves out of the home. Alright. He wasn't really hitting back. Never mind. I don't know. I think he was getting his shit kicked in. Was that just an excuse of him being a bad fighter? Okay.
もしも僕からさっきあなたが僕を人間扱いしてくれたからですよ。影縫さん。
Not a devil child.
人間と怪異のコンビだって。人間と呼んだのは今まで推しの一人だけなんです。だからが抜けていた。
元気いいな。
変な気分にさせられて、そう。あのアロハのおっさんを相手にしていた時のように。
着せずして大野くんとキャラが被ってもたか。やってもた中間けない。
It's so cute. She said with the posed look. Look at her, bro. She's like a backpack dangling around. Dude, Shinobu's just been aura farming the entire time, by the way. Okay. Because Oshino would never say that. He would say, hey man, don't talk like I would never say goodbye. That is the goodbye. Goodbye. This house is crazy, man. The interior designs is insane. He's gonna kiss her again. She's awake. She's ready. She's ready. Yo. Fighting for you.
実はお前のために人間みたいな怪物と戦ってきたんだよ。
She probably thinks he's joking, though. I don't think she truly understands what happened, right?
無理させろよ。好きでやってんだから。
お兄ちゃんは私たちが大好きなんだよね。
My pride and joy.
お前らなんか大嫌いだよ。
Sure, sure.
夏休み明けに彼女を紹介してやるよ。
Senjo!
何それお兄ちゃん。
実は5月あたりから。
Senjo!
余計なことチクんじゃ。らしくもなく。
More than that, I want to see Karina and Ski's boyfriends. Like, apparently, they're both dating. Like, what the hell?
だらだらと出しゃばっちまったが、いつまでも長居していてもつまらない。自分の部屋に戻って着替えるとしよう。いろいろやってるうちに気の利いた化け物はそろそろ引っ込む自分である。
Alright. And that's it. I think this is the, you know, the nest, right? Of all the different bird eggs that we're talking about, the cuckoo example.
引っ込む自分で。
And right here, what we see right here?
そろそろ
Come on! Oh, it's just Nisemonogatari. Phoenix, Ski, Phoenix. And that's the end. Little end credit. What's at the end here? Let's see. Oh, wait. What is this? Senzo and Araragi at the beach? Is there a crab around? Nishinoen really loves the short-haired girls, huh? I wish we got to see a crab. I wish there was a crab at the end and like one of them would like step on it or something, just as like a little joke to the first, you know, what happened in Bake. And that's another episode of Nisei, and that is the conclusion of Nisei. This is solid. This final episode was amazing. This like battle of ideals. Obviously, the action sequences were really hype. It's fluid, it's beautiful. We know that when Monogatari wants to turn up, it can. But the focus of this anime is more about this deep, you know, commentary and ideas and this battle of ideologies. And when we were talking about this, I definitely realized that like I'm more on Kaiki's side. Now, it's really context dependent of, you know, this like ideology of humans are inherently born evil. So should we just decide just be evil, or should we acknowledge that and try to be something else so that the imposter, you know, is maybe not what, you know, humanity is genuinely, but still I think that would lead to a better outcome. Like again, I try to contextualize this in understanding that it's okay for human beings to feel negative emotions. It is natural, but then what will you do? How will you, you know, invoke your actions onto those? And that determines, I think, your quality as a human being. And if that means being an imposter to lead to a better outcome, I think that is a better way. And during this talk, I think Kagenui realized that she was getting confronted with her worldview and realized that, yeah, maybe I am wrong about this. And the entire time she was projecting her ideals onto others over and over again because she had the power to do so, but her entire character was contradictory, kind of like a hypocrite, huh? Maybe she realized that and kind of left too. The familiar girl was really cute. I wish we got to see Shinobu versus her, but it kind of got off screen. Shinobu just aura farming in a Mr. Donut jacket. That's really cute. And to get the constant references to Oshino was really nice. And the Hawaiian shirt, there's a lore behind it. Kaiki, Kagenui, Oshino, the Sannin, and there's a fourth. There is a fourth who is an upperclassman. I hope we get to meet that character pretty soon. My thoughts about Nisemonogatari. Did I enjoy this more than Bake? I think there are episodes where it is maybe more fun. I think Bake was a really good way to introduce so many different characters and to introduce us to this world. And it was obviously like my first experience into Monogatari. So this cinematic direction was so wild. I think Nisei is still solid. I would give this an 8 point something out of 10. I don't know if it's a 9 point something, but it is not a 7. This is default minimum 8. But I don't know exactly where it will land. I'm sure the fan service stuff with the toothbrush scenes is something that's gonna be most what people remember Nisei for. But to me, I think I'll remember this anime for its like battle of ideology at the end. This is Fate, you know, esque, talking about humans being inherently good or evil, and what do you think about that? This entire discussion was pretty profound to me. That's it from me. Now, game plan for Nekomonogatari. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. I feel like we might be getting more Monogatari content in our channel. If you're still here though, if you enjoyed this reaction, please like the video. Check out the other playlist for even more content, and until next time, take care.